Imagine this. It was 1963, and you were in Dallas, Texas, watching Jackie and John Kennedy driving through the streets of Dallas with a motorcade surrounding them. Then all of a sudden, you see John is shot in the head, and then suddenly the crowd is screaming in terror. This assassination was shocking and changed many things in America forever. It unified the nation in the morning and created a public mistrust in the government that is still debated today. On November 22nd, 1963, JFK was in Dallas to raise support for the 1964 election. He was riding through the streets with his wife in an open hood vehicle on a planned route. There was a motorcade surrounding them for safety. When they reached a nearby Texas school book depository, Kennedy was shot, with many people not seeing what happened. Around 70 minutes later, after Kennedy was shot, Lee Harvey Oswald, the shooter, was stopped by a Dallas policeman when he shot and killed the officer. Oswald was later found and charged with the murder of Kennedy and the policeman. 2 days later, live TV cameras were filming him when he was shot and killed by a man named Jack Ruby. JFK's body was moved to Washington, D.C., where he was later buried at Arlington National Cemetery. The JFK assassination caused many things in American society and government to be questioned and the country to be changed forever. John F. Kennedy's death showed how the security around the president was insufficient for this event. Sidewalks were filled with people who had come out not only to see Kennedy, but also Kennedy's wife, Jackie Kennedy. She was loved by the public because she was a style icon and a symbol of resilience to some people. Kennedy's death focused more on the issue of security for future presidents. As a result of the assassination, security measures around the President of the United States became much tighter and better for future presidents. The assassination of President John F. Kennedy was a historical moment in television. Television was not very popular at the time, but the assassination was broadcasted on live TV and was really terrifying to the public. TV was not their first option for news. They usually got it from newspapers, but that would soon change. When JFK was brought back to Washington, D.C., millions of people watched the funeral on live TV, which sparked a rise in usage. Media coverage of politics increased, and after the assassination, television became the primary way for people to get their news. The assassination created confusion around who should be next in line for president. Lyndon B. Johnson was unharmed, and he was a candidate for president. So only 3 hours later, Johnson was sworn in as president on Air Force One. He asked the nation to move forward with these tough times. He also pushed for major laws after the death of Kennedy. The 25th Amendment was created to clarify presidential succession and disability if needed. It was issued in 1965 and officially confirmed in 1967. John F. Kennedy's death also led to a big investigation about what went wrong and who was involved. The Warren Commission was a set-up group to investigate the killing of JFK, and about a year later released an 88-page report that concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone and that no conspiracies were involved. The report also criticized the Secret Service for bad protective preparation, and the FBI agreed with these findings. After this report came to the public, and new safety rules were created, but many critics and conspiracy theories continued. The Warren Commission led to a lot of public mistrust, with many Americans doubting the truth was actually told about the assassination. Some people disagreed with the single bullet theory, and there was suspicion about Lee Harvey Oswald and whether he acted alone. Well, the tragic assassination of JFK unified the nation in the morning and really had a deep impact on U.S. culture and politics in the 1960s and beyond. This event changed many Americans' feelings about the future. The assassination of John F. Kennedy made a lot of people question whether they can trust their government to tell them the truth about important events. And this is something I see in our society today.